Oh. Good morning. Oh. Yo, I got a notification on my watch a while ago that I hit I won some achievement. It was so cool. It sends you a little medal through your watch, and it's like, you did this. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's probably because I've worked out 21 days out of the past 24. So I ought to get a medal. I deserve a medal at this point, And a cookie. Do I get a cookie with that medal, Apple? I have a gym appointment this morning, but I don't have anything to wear. So I gotta find something to wear. I need to make window covers for the truck too. I still haven't done that. What is that rattling? This. Jeez Louise. I just left Walmart. I had to get bananas and nicotine patches. Come on. Just come on over. And it's itching. Every time I wear one, it itches. What is that? So weird. I got the Walmart brand. You get 7 patches for $17. I didn't know that. I always bought them from Walgreens, if I ever bought one. And I only bought 1 box, and you were with me for that. But I had some that was sent to me through the mail from the hospital at one time. And North Carolina is supposed to have this program for people to stop smoking. I still ain't got no nicotine patches. It's supposed to be a free program. 1-800-STOP-SMOKING, North Carolina. And you're supposed to be able to call. They do a questionnaire, and then they send you nicotine patches. Well, homie, it's been 6 months. I'm going to die of nicotine cancer before y'all get me the nicotine patches. So, I just did it myself. I can't see yet. Let me get pulled over. I can't, afford to do $50 a box. But I can swing 15, 17. That's a huge price difference, from affordable to not affordable. Everything is like that, though. It's about to get worse. It's about to get a lot worse. Oh, I need air. Yeah, probably. Probably allergic to the adhesive. Absolutely. Causes a skin allergy. Well, good morning, y'all. Good morning. We are at the laundromat. I gotta do clothes for my gym appointment. Yep. So I see that economists are now saying that we're about to go into a recession. The stock market has been crashing over the weekend. Everything's not going well. I don't know. What do I say? I told you so? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to continue to live my life while the world burns, because I've been living in a fucking recession for 4 years. Okay? I literally live out of a car. I'm fucking homeless. It can't get any worse. I don't know what to say. They moved it from a 30% chance to a 60% chance over the weekend. And I saw one guy that said it was 70-something% chance of a recession, of a complete collapse. So it just keeps going up and up. The more tariffs that are, the more retaliation and the more, tariff wars that continue, the worse that it gets. So, yeah. Oh, and then I saw that Facebook is laying off like 5,000 people. I said, damn, if Facebook is laying off that many people, it's bad. Like, all these tech companies laying off people. Why is my air not working? There. I didn't have it up. Yeah, I think it was Meta. Isn't that Facebook? I could be wrong, but I think that Meta is Facebook. Yeah. 4,000 workers, and they're closing their offices. Facebook is going out of business. Ain't that crazy? I don't do Facebook anyways. I feel like it's like, trash, So, anyways, they're closing their offices apparently. And laying off over 4,000 employees. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. Too sorry. So sad. The domino effect is taking place. The domino effect has been taking place in my life for damn 4 years. I was in technically the service industry, so when your income is based off of everybody else's income, and then everybody else starts getting laid off, and everybody else is not making enough money to survive because they're having to pay more because of inflation, then you just don't make money in the service industry. And the same thing goes for strip clubs. So 4 years ago when COVID happened, anyone that was working in a strip club, sex work, service industry is a form of sex work, anyone that was working on that side of the fence, they just don't make money anymore. Okay? So, service industry people and sex workers have been feeling a recession for 4 years. We've been living through it. And I'm prepared, If I've made it through the last 4 years, can't nothing stop me now. Because God... It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Oh, I've been looking for those. Sand. Damn it. I gotta go back. I can't see. Yeah, I don't know. Good morning, Miss Woods, Randy, Miss Valley, Mr. Valley, Mrs. Valley. I don't know. I think it's money. I think it's money. I think that they have not used the money right. And now they're having to lay people off. They probably can't pay their damn employees because, look how Mark Zuckerberg lives. Well, he's probably got money. I don't know, y'all. I just know that a lot of people are about to be without work and they don't even realize it. So if you have a fucking job, you better hold on to it because this time next year you won't be able to find one. Us that have been out here in the job market for like 2 years now, we still ain't found a fucking job. So unless you want to get in that line behind millions of Americans that can't find a fucking job right now, you better keep your job. Because the job market is shit. It's absolute trash. It is the worst that it's ever been in our nation's history. Listen to what I'm telling you. Our job market now is 50 times worse than it's ever been in our nation's history. No one can find work. That looks clean. Why is it folded up if it ain't clean? Y'all, I think these are clean, but I'm just going to wash it anyways, just in case. I don't know. I just be thinking that, like, people are lying about something because Ron DeSantis said that he added, like, 500,000 jobs to the economy here. That is absolute bullshit. That is factual shit. You know what I mean? There ain't no jobs nowhere. Every company that I've even heard of in the past damn 2 years is laying off or going out of business. So, where's the jobs? Great question. So Meta has 72,000 employees, and they're going to cut 5% of their workforce, which they probably need to do anyways. It's probably people that don't know how to do their job. But it's like almost 4,000 jobs. And they're closing some offices. It doesn't say, it just says that they're scaling back. It doesn't say if it's AI. It doesn't say if it's AI. Bus driver who shot and killed 2 passengers during an argument in Miami Gardens resigns. Why wasn't he arrested? It is company policy for bus drivers not to carry firearms. I'm pretty sure it says on the side of a bus, no weapons, doesn't it? Doesn't it say on the side of a transit bus, no weapons? So why does the bus driver get to carry a gun on the trolley? So I saw this last week. There was a bus driver that shot and killed 2 riders that were riding his bus. He picked them up. This guy has resigned. He was placed on administrative leave, of course, collecting pay. And he's part of a union too, so he doesn't have to worry about money even though he just killed 2 people. As of Saturday afternoon, Griffiths has not been arrested, nor is he in police custody. Investigators say Griffiths allegedly got into an argument with 2 male passengers before gunfire erupted. The 2 men, later identified as 44-year-old Lonnie Stephen Wade Harley and 46-year-old Elijah Bell Carter, were taken to a hospital where they later died. At this time, it remains unclear what sparked the verbal dispute between Griffiths, Harley, and Carter. It also remains unclear why Griffiths was armed in the first place, because policy, I thought so. I was literally flying by the seat of my pants on that one, but I thought so. I was like 99.99999% sure that it was policy for bus drivers not to carry firearms. They're not allowed to have weapons, and that includes civilians that are riding the trolley and the drivers that are driving the trolley. It says it also remains unclear why Griffiths was armed in the first place, because policy strictly prohibits MDT employees from carrying firearms while on duty. Why are we having these discussions? Then why is he not in jail? Because he broke the law. He broke the policy of the company. He shot and killed 2 people. I don't care. I don't care who these guys were. I don't care. You don't just get to go out here on your job, you're having a bad day as a bus driver, and shoot and kill people. I don't understand why he's not in jail. Somebody got hurt here at the beach yesterday. Sunday. Oh God, they died. Where was this? 3 p.m. I was on the beach. Shut the front door. Oh my God. The red flags are up along the beach due to dangerous weather conditions. This is what I've been telling y'all when I say, oh, it's a red flag, we're not getting in the ocean. A red flag is danger. Like, stop. the red flag, you're not supposed to get in the water. You're not even supposed to be near the water when it's a red flag. Like, so it looks like this person was pulled from the water in critical condition yesterday afternoon around 3 p.m. and then they died. No wonder. I was wondering why the damn EMS and the lifeguards were riding the beach yesterday, because I'm like running down the beach while I was walking. I was walking down the beach and the EMS was right beside me, and I'm like, what is going on? Why are they out here? Like, I've never really seen them out on the beach in four-wheel drive trucks and four-wheel drive gators and four-wheel drive ATVs. I've never seen them out like that. Listen to this. The Ocean Rescue Team said that they performed more than 7 water rescues over the weekend alone, adding that the weekend had been the busiest weekend for crews so far this year. Yeah, I told y'all yesterday, I stopped and I was talking to this cop, and he was like, it's hot. And I was like, yeah, it is. And I was like, y'all were busy because of the heat. And he was like, that's right. You like to come down in the winter. I was like, yeah, I do, because it ain't busy and there's no heat. It's perfect. It was busy as hell yesterday. And it sounds like it was because they did 7 water rescues. Hello, good morning. Joe Mama, Island Life, good morning. That's crazy. I need to put these clothes in. Let's put these clothes in. I got shit everywhere. I gotta find some money. Oh, well, I guess I could use my card. Oh, I need laundry detergent. That's sad. Gotta go down. You on vacation? Why you go drown and die? That ain't no fun vacation. Y'all, I be seeing some people, when I be walking down the beach and running down the beach, I be seeing some people out there, and I be watching, like, in particular, kids, toddlers, kids, children under the age of 8 years old who don't have, coordination, motor skills, strength. A wave could just snatch them and take them, and it's over in the blink of an eye. And I'm not judging anybody. I understand that people go to the beach, they let their kids have free reign, but like, I think that there needs to be classes taught in what is acceptable in water and what is not acceptable in water. And I don't think that people swim like they used to, so they don't really have a concept of how strong those currents are and how vicious Mother Nature can be. And I get that, but there are people that I see out there swimming, and it's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to drown? Because it's very clear that they're not capable of swimming. You just see some dangerous shit, okay? And it's concerning. While I was walking down the beach and I did my damn 8 miles yesterday, it's concerning how people underestimate Mother Nature, especially around children. That's it. Let me get my damn laundry detergent. I sound like I'm a helicopter parent, don't I? I promise I'm not. I'm just conscientious of Mother Nature, man, because she's a bitch. And she don't give a fuck if it's your kid or my kid or whose kid. That current gets them, and they're gone. And if they're under for too long, they ain't coming back. And that goes for adults too. I don't know if that was a child or an adult that drowned yesterday, but they didn't really give any description. They're probably going to notify the family before they tell the general public, who it was. And kudos to them for doing that. I mean, God, imagine your 25-year-old son, you send him off to the beach with his friends, He says he calls from college, hey, Mom, we're headed to the beach. They head out to the beach, and then you never hear from your son again. I got chill bumps. It's horrific. It's literally the worst case scenario as a parent, And a lot of people be out there drinking too, and that's another thing. People forget that when they're intoxicated, that their motor skills are essentially cut in half. You're not functioning on a normal level when you're drinking alcohol. And You're dehydrated, you're out in the sun, the sand is heavy just walking through it. There's all of these elements that come in to being out there on the beach that people underestimate, and this is what leads to people's death and drownings, you know? You gotta be careful. Mother Nature don't care. I mean, she does, but we don't care about her, so she don't care about us, you know what I mean? Clearly, because we're the ones that did this shit. This is why the world is on fire right now, because we done disrespected her so much. She's angry and we're feeling her wrath. Clothes. I ain't got shit to wear to the gym, y'all. So this morning I woke up, I had protein, I had an orange, and I got 2 bananas on my dash, but I'm thinking that maybe I should eat something before the gym because I'm going to be meeting with this PT and, like, I don't know, they might have music on in here. I don't know if, like, you know, if I should eat something. Alright, well, that's in. And some creep in there. I need to wash the truck. It's a mess. Whew, God. It's hot already, y'all. I need that bag. I need this to dry. I have to, like, watch my back 24/7 because people are so weird. Like, Jesus Christ, what are they doing? Like, creeps. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, good morning. I did almost 18,000 steps yesterday, so I've been getting my cardio. I'm interested to see what, like, cardio mix with this weight training and lifting does for me. I think that that's going to get me the best results. So I've worked out 22 of the last 28 days. All the gray dots are days that I took off from working out. The red dots are the days that I worked out. And that usually consists of weight training and cardio. What do y'all think's gonna happen? Oh God. Trade war fears puts the S&P 500 index bear market territory. Who is this through? This is the Guardian. They're saying a 45% chance of recession through the Guardian. Goldman Sachs, 45% risk of U.S. recession in the next year. I saw somebody else say 60 to 70. I don't know. Stock market is like probably the best indicator if we're going to have a recession though. I mean, here's the thing though. If the economy slows down and then people start losing their jobs, they're going to start losing their houses and then they're going to become homeless, and it's going to be the fucking domino effect, man. I can't even put it into words how catastrophic it would be. Because we're just in such a bad position already. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that if we go into a recession, it'll be the worst recession we've ever seen in this nation's history. Far greater than the Great Depression. Because of because of the lack of stability on our feet already. When there's no jobs in the market, people would lose their jobs, adding more people to the job market with already no jobs. Okay, they're financing everything on credit cards, so they don't have any money. What percentage of Americans have $1,000 in savings? Almost 70% have less than $1,000 in savings. So that 70% of us that have less than 1,000 have used credit cards, are already behind on your mortgage or car payment. You're going to lose everything because you're going to lose your job. So, well, you could. It's crazy. The U.S. stocks have tumbled for a third straight day Monday, and the S&P 500 entered a bear market territory. Stock markets in Asia and Europe plunged today as well, following the U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement of sweeping tariffs last week. Hong Kong's benchmark It's Hong Kong. Index nosedived, closing 13.2%. Jesus fucking Christ, 13? It's worst day since 97. I'm smiling because what the fuck? 4% is bad. 13? Bro. It's the worst day since 1997. As U.S. global stock markets tank, Trump urged patience this morning and defended the state of the U.S. economy, with the administration sending mixed signals on whether his trade policies are open for negotiation. Fears of a global recession are mounting. You think? Tech billionaire, blah, 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 talk about Elon. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, oh Lord, listen. is set to meet Trump at the White House this afternoon, marking his second visit since January. The leaders are expected to discuss new tariffs on Israel, the war in Gaza, and other key issues. What the fuck? I keep telling myself if I read enough about it, I'll learn about it, and that's so fucking true. I've already been living through this. Like, I don't want to have to live through it anymore. This has been my life for 4 years in a fucking depression. Asian markets plunged overnight with stock indexes in Singapore, Australia, Japan, South Korea, and India all suffering losses. So this is not just a United States thing. This is a world thing. The markets are dropping. Is that crashing? No, that's dropping. The markets are dropping across the globe. Minutes ago, something else dropped. Yep, I agree. Outdoors. It ought to be illegal. Oh God, Wall Street. So this was 15 minutes ago. Wall Street drops 20% below its record and marks markets real worldwide as Trump digs in on his tariffs. How is that 20%? Where are you getting 20% from? Are you talking about combined? I'm so confused. The S&P 500 was down 3.8% in early trade-in, coming off of its worst week since COVID began crashing the global economy in March of 2020. The index, which sits at the heart of many investors, the 401k accounts, has lost more than 20% since setting a record less than 2 months ago. Everybody's going to lose their retirement? Is that what that means? Fuck. Where was that at? Why does Google lie? No, you don't necessarily lose all of your money during a stock market crash. Don't you lose all of your money during a stock market crash, or am I tripping? It's like there's shit they don't want me to look up. It keeps beating around the fucking bush. Yeah. It says it will decline. So that means that it can disappear. If it can decline, then it can disappear. And I don't fucking trust you, Google. You're a lying son of a bitch. Tell me what I need to know. I want to know if these people are going to lose their retirements if the market crashes. We'll take a dive. We'll vanish. Yes, okay. So why can't Google tell me that? Why am I... Why do I Google it and it beats around the bush and it won't give me a clear-cut answer? World Wide Web my ass. World Wide Web of bullshit. Is. Good morning. We're discussing if we're going to go into a recession again. Oh, my head hurts, y'all. I get sick of waking up with a migraine. Auto giants have responded to U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs by announcing plans to raise prices, impose import fees, pause production, and even start laying off staff. As part of the plans designed to shift production in the U.S. factories to bolster American jobs, the Trump administration introduced 25% tariffs on foreign auto parts on Thursday. Shares of some of the world's biggest car brands traded sharply lowered on Friday, extending steep losses from the previous season. Auto giants have responded to U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs by announcing plans to raise prices, impose import fees, pause production, and even lay off staff. Well, I'm glad I got Betty. God. Auto stocks fall deeper into the negative territory shortly after China's finance ministry said Beijing intends to impose a 34% tariff on all goods imported from the U.S. starting on April 10th. Fuck. Gas has already started to go up in my area along with groceries. I don't know if you've noticed, but I go to the grocery store every day and I've started to notice that produce has already started to go up. My bananas and my bananas, I can usually get 2 of them for like 75 cents. I got 2 of them this morning for $1.11. So it's not a significant jump, but 25 or 50 cents will turn into $1, $5 to $10 to $20. They'll just take until that we have nothing left to give them. You know? So, food, anything that comes from another country, Vietnam, the Philippines, China, Hong Kong, Thailand, Beijing, anywhere. Everything is going to be more expensive if it's coming from another country. So I would advise people to buy American made, buy local, support local business, and think outside of the box when it comes to balling on a budget. Stop shopping at fucking Publix. We don't support that bullshit. There's no reason you should be paying 3 times for an item. That's stupid and irresponsible. I don't care if you make $100,000 a year. What if you go into a recession? You're going to be wishing that your ass was shopping at Walmart. for the past 10 years. Then you'd have the money to pay your mortgage when you lost your job. You see what I'm saying? We don't play these games as adults. We don't shop at Publix as adults. No matter how much money we have, we're not that stupid. Walmart has not been the best company. But Walmart is tried and true, and they are for the people. They don't raise their prices so high that things are unaffordable. They have. Don't get me wrong. They've raised the prices. They've been up there with inflation. But they are not beating you over the head with a mallet when you were going grocery shopping like Publix or Trader Joe's. And I've said this before. Trader Joe's is not a grocery store. That is a specialty food store. Trader Joe's is not somewhere that you go to grocery shop every week. Trader Joe's is a specialty food store where you go, you maybe buy some of their store name, what is that stuff called? Hold on. Ganache, okay? You might buy some of their store brand ganache. You might buy some of their store brand quinoa. You might get some of their prepackaged pasta and try some of their free range fucking chicken. But you don't eat at a place like Trader Joe's. You don't buy groceries at a place like Trader Joe's. That is a specialty food store where you go to buy snacks and specialty one-time try items, okay? Trader Joe's is not a convenience store. It's not a grocery store, okay? And Publix charges anywhere from 10% to 50% more on items that you can buy from Walmart for much cheaper, for 10 to 50% more. So it's not, they're not for the people in my eyes. Yes, Walmart raised their prices for inflation, but they don't raise it so much like Publix. And that's how I know that Publix behavior is unnecessary, because we have stores like Food Line, Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly, all of these places that sell the same items. They sell their stuff for significantly cheaper than Publix does. And that's how I know that Publix is a scam. Because if Walmart and Piggly Wiggly and fucking Food Line can get it, get avocados for damn 50 cents an avocado and then sell them to us for 89 cents an avocado so that they're making a small profit, then Publix could absolutely do the same fucking thing. They just choose not to. If you go into Publix and look at their avocados, it's the same fucking avocados from Mexico. And matter of fact, sometimes they're even smaller than the ones from Walmart. So it makes no fucking sense. But yet they're $3 to $1.50 to $3 per avocado in Publix, which is absolutely outrageous. Stop wasting your money on companies. Stop spending your money with companies that don't give a fuck about you and your family, that are robbing you blind. We're already been living through a fucking silent recession, and we are literally moments from slipping into a full-blown depression. The stock markets are tanking. Bombs are being fucking dropped. Wars have not ceased yet. The world is on fucking fire. The weather, Mother Nature is pissed. And I think that people need to be responsible. Stop shopping at Publix. I hate the damn place. Pisses me off. I don't know why anybody would do that to themselves. Why would you choose just to feel cool? So you can say, oh yeah, I've been at Publix. That's exactly why they shop there. 1000%. Publix don't offer anything that Walmart doesn't. Maybe a pub sub. But you don't need that shit anyways. We don't want no boar's head meat. Remember, everybody died from listeria. We don't take those chances. They shouldn't even be selling boar's head meat. They should be boycotted for that. All them people that died from listeria, all their lives were wasted because they still selling boar's head up in the Publix. Let's switch this over. Okay, let me tell you something. So Publix might be a family owned and operated company, but Publix has quote unquote made it. So at this point, they should be paying back the community that put them on the map, not robbing them even further, making them pay $20 for a box of liquid IV when that box of liquid IV is $8 at Walmart. That is almost $12 more than what Walmart sells it for. Listen to what I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck if they're a family-owned business. That makes them corrupt. That makes them corrupt because they have made it. They have contracts with thousands of food companies. They have made it. At this point, this is when you start paying back your community that put you on the map. That's what a good person does. A person that has like quality business, that cares about their community, and they're not just money hungry. A box of liquid IV should not be $18 to $22 at a fucking Publix when it's only $8 at Walmart. I will debate these items individually every day if you want to. Every day. Yeah, exactly, Wish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. You know, and I've been going through this for 4 years. Welcome to mi casa. It's where I slept last night. This is my pile of shit that I need to fix. I need to organize. Yeah, yeah. I invested money. I bought a home. I bought land. This could happen to anybody, but, you know, people just want to write me off as some ex-drug addict and not listen to what I'm saying, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll see what happens. I hope everybody's prepared. I said it when he first went into office. I said, I don't like this. I don't like what they're doing. I said, I know I've been repping for Trump and Elon Musk for over a year now, and I was all in support. My whole channel was dedicated to getting these people elected. But it wasn't even 2 weeks after they were elected, I just noticed some funny shit. Things are just weird. If the left was behaving the way the right was, then there'd be problems. And I mean, clearly there are. There's people in the streets rioting all over this country. People are not happy with what's going on, and they're worried they're going to lose their life savings, their retirement, their 401k, their jobs, their homes, their families. I get it. But I've been there for 4 years. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been there for 4 years. That's all I can say. Like, what people are feeling right now, baby, that ain't even the cake base for what life could be like if we go into a recession. That ain't even the cake base. You got the cake, you got the icing, you got the sprinkles, you got the chocolate, you got the cherry. There's so many fucking layers of worse that it could get that people don't even realize. But let my situation show you how bad it can get. I went into a recession 4 years ago when my life savings, my land, and my home were stolen from me. Okay? And then I was service industry. So I was the first one to really feel the strains of the cuffs around my throat. Because when your job is based off of everybody else's incomes through tip-based positions and everybody else is broke, they're not tipping. So this is kind of what started the channel, you know? So it's almost like a full circle moment if we do go into a recession, because it's like, okay, I've been screaming from buildings for 2 years, but everybody called me crazy. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's not looking good. Shit's just getting worse and worse. It's snowballing. And 9 minutes ago, the Dow dropped another 1,000 points. So, you know. U.S. stocks were slammed for a third day on Monday as the White House remained defiant, even after President... Listen, he's going to remain defiant. That's why we like him, but I just think that maybe this was the wrong way to go about things, but we'll see what happens. It's the same shit. Dow drops 1,000, S&P drops 5, which I don't know. So everybody's panic buying. That's another thing. Like, bitch, you gonna need that money for your mortgage if you lose your job. But what do I know? I live out of a car. I don't have a mortgage. Maybe I shouldn't talk about a mortgage. I just don't understand why everybody's out here in the streets buying up toilet paper and fucking coal. Like, a new analyst by some bank, Dutch bank, suggests that Americans have been panic buying cars to get ahead of the tariffs. U.S. auto sales in March came in above the bank's estimates and February figures. Industry experts expect new and used car prices to rise in the coming months. You think? We just got slapped with a fucking 34% tax. So listen, I don't know much about money, but like, I mean, I know how to spend it, but sorry. I don't know much about money, but alright, let's try to do some basic, quick question work. Okay. Alright. How can I think of this? Shit, this is why I don't do numbers. I can't even put the question out. Okay, so let's say, oh my God, how does it even work? I don't even understand how the tax works. Hold on. Won't that cause the cars to go up like significantly more, like by 50%? Because if we're being taxed 34, approximately, I don't remember the fucking number. If we're being taxed 34, then wouldn't the consumer be taxed even more? So wouldn't it raise that car potentially somewhere between 34% and 50%? Wouldn't it raise the price of that car up 34 to 50%? Do you see what I'm saying? Is that how it works? Fuck! Can you teach me some math? Is that how it works? Oh, thank you. One man's wish. Ain't that how it works? How does it work? How does the... Excuse me while I go on an adventure to answer my own questions, because how would the tariff tax affect the consumer? Increase prices for every... Yeah, I get that, but like, how much, Karen? How much? Are we talking 1%, or are we talking 11? Are we talking 2? Or are we talking 22? That is, you know, the important part. How much? I'm trying to get a handle on how much things could... How much? Let me just ask that. How much could the tariffs increase prices on everything? Oh shit, they got a whole list. Man. What about my avocados from Mexico? Are they safe? Probably not. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let me think. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. A trip to the grocery store or liquor store is about to become even more expensive, economists say. Following the latest round of imported tariffs announced by Trump on Wednesday, those tariffs, taxes paid by businesses on goods from abroad, come on the heels of a previous round aimed specifically at Canada, Mexico, and... Why they gotta be so petty? Nobody gives a fuck. Seafood, coffee, wine, nuts, cheese are all expected to rise. Candy bars. Good thing I don't eat those. Candy bars. Food industry analyst Phil Limpert Also, the editor of supermarketguru.com estimates that with the latest tariffs, quote, probably almost half of the products in the supermarket, about 40,000 products, will be affected by these tariffs. See, listen, was he thinking that he was going to damn starve us out and we'll just all start damn farming our own shit or something? Because I don't understand. What was the end goal here? What was the end goal? Was there a point to the tariffs? I am so fucking confused. I'm angry. Was there a point to the tariffs? What was the ultimate goal? What was the end goal? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what the fucking point was? What I understand that he tariffed them and then they they taxed our asses back. Okay, they taxed our asses back. But what was the end goal? Was there a point to this, or am I missing it? No point at all. Okay. So he just out here playing poker with our fucking future. Is that what I'm hearing? Listen, and I love Trump, but god dang, man, this ain't good. Well, what was the alternative? A communist state. So, communist country. Well, I mean, we still pick the lesser evils, but like, I really like food, you know? Like, I don't want to have to stop eating completely again. Like, I've been there, done that. My third year in my recession, okay? That was last year. I'm not trying to play those games anymore. I know, and this is what I'm saying, Wayne. I know. Like, I don't know. Let's do some digging. Made in China, my vitamins. Let's play a game. Y'all want to play a game this morning? Oh, these were manufactured in New Jersey. So I guess when you're going to buy products, it's probably smart to look at where the product of Germany. This is not going to be an option because of the tariffs. Over 60 countries. I'm assuming that Germany's probably one of them. I don't know, but, you know, at this point, we need to be buying and supporting locally made throughout the United States. We need to be checking our products, making sure that they are made in the U.S. and buying it if it is. I would advise against purchasing anything that's not from the U.S. at this point unless you absolutely have to. You know, there's going to be people that have to, because a lot of our, I don't know if you guys know this, but most of our antibiotics come from China. So, like, there's certain items we're going to have to, you know, pay more for, but that's crazy. I wonder if that's why they hurt my stomach. Are these motherfuckers trying to kill me through a multivitamin? They hurt my tummy bad. Let's see. This is Procter & Gamble. This is made in the States, probably. Well, shit, it don't even tell me, fam. Cincinnati, Ohio. I knew it. Oh, what about my hair oil? Paris, Canada. Oh, no, made in Spain. No, not the Kerastase. Let's see, what about the Walmart brand? Greece, made in Greece. Jesus Christ. Am I going to have, what about my toothpaste? My favorite toothpaste. Oh, this is New York, of course. It's Colgate. Suave, ain't that true? Made in Mexico. You know, and I thought, I don't know, I thought Suave was an American company. Let's go in here and get my clothes, y'all. I'm like running my mouth. This is very interesting, looking at these products and seeing what I have from China and America and other countries. Tariff the penguins. Anything and everything can be made in America, and that's the sad part, is that we've just willingly done this to ourselves by sending our jobs overseas. We willingly done this. We set our failure up in motion. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about. And it was all in the name of money. It was because of money. They wanted to make cheaper products. They wanted to pay lower wages to workers, and that's why we sent our jobs overseas, because of greed. Because of greed. We forgot our own people. We turned our back on our own citizens, sent those jobs that our citizens could have completed overseas, all in the name of money. And look at us now. on the brink of the worst depression, greatest recession this country's ever seen. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe they're just hyping it up to make him look bad. I see both sides. They got music on. Bruh, I think I forgot to wash the shorts that I came over here to wash. Y'all, I am so upset that I forgot to wash those shorts. I guess they're in my book bag from where I went to the gym yesterday. Damn it, Bobby. I'm always forgetting something. I guess I'll just wear the black ones. This is the outfit I'm going to wear. That's why I left it out. Oh, this big bag is on my hair. I gotta find somewhere to change. Ugh. No, I'm not doing anything from the internet. It's probably not the best idea to be. Oh, God, it's hot. Let me think. It's hot already. It's already 80 degrees. What was my prediction? That it was going to be 90? Let's see. I said last night, what did they have it at? They had it at 87, partly cloudy, with a chance of rain. I said it's not going to rain tomorrow. I said it's going to be 90 degrees with no clouds. So let's see what it is. So they moved it up to almost 90 degrees. It is going to rain this afternoon, but it's a 20% chance. And, yeah. It already is 87. Feels like 87. So the heat index is already 87. It was supposed to be a cool front coming in. It don't look like that's going to happen, fam. I don't know. This rainstorm they're expecting this afternoon, 20, 40%. It ain't going to happen in my opinion, but we'll see. It's probably going to be damn 92 degrees today. I already said it was going to be 90, but now it's going to probably be hotter because it's not going to rain. We'll see. Oh shit, was there something in front of me? I need to get ready for the gym. I gotta be there in less than an hour. Shush it. Oh shit. Oh. Yo, I saw the worst car accident the other day. So it was this, it was in another country. Let me think of the best way to describe it. It was a 2-lane road that had a turn to it. Like this, you know, it kind of turned. And there was a car coming around this way and 2 cars about to pass each other. But there was a family in a car. Clearly, it appeared to be that the woman was driving. Man was in the passenger seat, and there was 2 or 3 children in the back. Nobody in the damn car had on a seatbelt. It ended in tragedy. The woman died. It appeared the children died. They were all ejected out of the vehicle at the moment of impact. She crossed the center line and she hit a truck head on. When she hit that truck head on, it smashed them, and then it spun the car around, and during the impact of the spinning, it ejected all of the members out of the car except for the husband, what appeared to be the husband. And in his moments of shock, he immediately jumps out of the car and starts scooping children up off the ground. It's one of the most horrific tragedies I've ever seen in my life. Children always need to be in a car seat. I think they're supposed to be in a car booster seat until they're like 4 foot tall. So 10 years old, okay, approximately. They are supposed to be in a seatbelt, in a booster seat, and or in a car seat until approximately probably 8 to 10 years old, approximately, maybe 8. I would have to look into that more, but the amount of people that I see that don't have their children secured properly in the car is unbelievable. They'll be hanging out the damn cars waving at me and shit. You know, it's like, wow, okay, this is what we're doing now. You know, the thing about an accident is you never know when it's going to happen. That's what makes it an accident, you know. When you least expect it, you can be sure of that. when you least expect it, you're going to be fucking airborne. I don't know why I've gotten into car crashes lately. Probably because I'm always talking about safety on the road, but I don't know. It's horrific. It's horrific. The mother flew into a ditch right out the front windshield. She didn't make it. The 2 children hit concrete. They didn't make it. And the father jumps out of the car, scooping these poor children's bodies up off the fucking cement. He's probably running on adrenaline, not knowing what the fuck just happened. Your wife just took y'all over the center line into a fucking Mack truck, bro. You should have been driving, sir. No, I'm joking on that. But she did. She crossed the center lane right into a fucking Mack truck. Just like Susan crossed in front of 2 bikers and killed all 3 of them almost, you know? She killed a biker and then herself. She made an illegal left-hand turn. She wasn't paying attention. She had a green light, but she did not yield. And she ran over 2 bikers and put herself up in damn ICU in critical condition. She probably didn't make it, y'all. One poor choice, one failed opportunity to pay the fuck attention, and it's all over. Oh, did y'all see those 3 girls that were drinking and driving? I don't know if they were social media influencers or what, but it was 3 girls, and they were all partying in a car, drinking and driving, and all 3 of them died last week. It's really sad. And these things will just keep getting worse. It's God's word. You know, sometimes when shocking shit happens like COVID, I'm like, oh my God, how much worse could it get? God never ceases to amaze me. I'm joking. That's not God. That's the devil. That's the devil. The devil never ceases to amaze me. Because COVID happened, and then my life really hit rock bottom after COVID. When the world opened back up, that's when the world was collapsing for me. 2021. That's when my depression started, you know, like the Great Depression. Yeah, that kind. Like living out of a car and losing everything that you've earned. Yeah. And now here we are 4 years later, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on out here? Is everybody losing their minds? Like, what is going on? Like, I didn't think it could get worse than COVID, and here we are. Like, shit. The devil never ceases to amaze me. Here we are. I find it funny, though, that everybody's protesting Elon and Trump. Ain't it funny? You see all them lefties out there losing their minds in the streets. It is hilarious. I'm an instigator online, you know, like some girl that has a farming channel. Imagine how stupid you gotta be to have a farming channel and not be fucking supporting the conservatives. Anyways, she has a farming channel, and she went out protesting, and she like posted on her YouTube channel, and y'all know I had to go to the comments because all these people were chiming in, and she had like 250,000 likes on this post, okay, with 10,000 comments of everybody that follows her where they protested. There was locations, dates, and times, and somebody be like, I'm 64 years old and I've never protested in my life, but after watching Elon Musk and Donald Trump ruin the government, I had to take to the streets. So me and 1,000 people protested in New Jersey, and it was just thousands of comments, 10,000 of comments of lefties telling where they went to protest and how they protest. And something that I couldn't help but notice was the demographic, okay? It was all like 60s and older. 60s and older. Now, don't get me wrong. Hell, 90% of the LGBTQ plus is under 30 years of age. So I'm sure that there was some young people out there. But the point is these old people, they're off their rockers. They're off their rockers. I ain't going to protest for shit. You know what I mean? You couldn't pay me to protest. That's so stupid. Nobody's listening. We're just laughing at you. We're not listening. We're laughing, you know? Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with your damn signs and your damn bullhorns, tell me you ain't got no life without telling me you ain't got no life. You ain't got to be at work on Tuesday? No, I'm out in D.C. protesting against Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I'm willing to put my job on the line. You sure about that? You sure about that? You might need that job in 2 months, fam. You should know that. But you don't even know why you're out here protesting against Elon Musk and Trump. Lord. It's so funny to me. You know, I was getting in the comment. I hear you. Yeah, I'm not going to be meeting people off the internet. Let's see here. I gotta get ready for this appointment. Fuck. I wonder if this place has got a bathroom. I'll put these on when I get back. But I can put my bra on and my shorts and my shirt. Let's go in here and protest them not having a damn bathroom. You want to? I was supposed to eat something. Fuck. This is why I don't be... It's the damn phone, man. It's the phone. Every time I get on live, I can't think about what I need to do. I forgot. Oh, Lord. Music. All right, let's go. They got eggs here. I might come back in and get some eggs. I need to eat before my workout. Oh, God. I don't know how he's going to work me out today. My legs hurt. I go walking in there. He's like, so, what's your goals? I'm like, to work around whatever's not hurting. Oh, God. He's like, so what's hurting? I'm like, my back, my traps, my lats, my delts, my calves, my quads, all three of my glutes. He's going to be like, well, what the fuck, Brooke? You need to reschedule. I hope not. I hope not. Oh. Alright, I gotta put on shoes. This is gonna be a task. This is gonna be a task. I need to eat something, so I might need to go get those damn eggs. Come on, man. It'd probably help if I had some energy, but I need some food. Ugh. Oh. I'm hurting so bad. Maybe an Excedrin would help, but I gotta wait because I got shit to do this afternoon. Alright. Final fit. Quads are coming in. You see that? Oh my god. So, that's it. Ta-da! Ta-da! Alright, I need... You know what? I'm just gonna do a banana. I already had some protein this morning, so... Thank you, Shelby. I'm sorry about your phone. Mine does that all the time. It has a mind of its own. I probably should eat those eggs. I'm just not in the mood for food. Well, I'm gonna suffer if I don't. One bite. You better hurry up and get one before it's gone. You too, Shelby. Thank you. I'm gonna eat my fruit and I don't know. Get some stuff done. I like your dress.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, y'all ready? I'm not. I sound the prettiest dress. I used to wear frilly shit like that all the time, but now I live out of a car, so I can't. It's too hot. You're gonna need tank tops, sports bras, and shorts. It's 100 fucking degrees already in April in Florida. It's 90. Who am I joking? I'm exaggerating 10 degrees. 90, 100, who's counting? Same fucking difference to me. Oh, I need to stretch. Shit, I'm hurting so bad right. Put this. I'm hurting really bad right here. Right there. You see that? God. I'm going to be turtly enough for the Turtle Club. 100%. Can't wait. I need to eat something, y'all. I'm hungry and I don't know what the flip I want. Oh, there's a Dunkin'. Let's go to Dunkin' and get me one of them breakfast tacos. Them expensive ass breakfast tacos. That's probably it. No, go ahead. Y'all gotta go to work. You go ahead. Y'all gotta work. Don't let me hold you up, honey. Oh, they got the Yeti damn strapped on because the tailgate's missing. I love it. Let me tell you what. You don't know what intuitive is until you go to a damn construction site. Intuitive. Ingenuity? Innovative. There we go. You don't know what innovativeness is until you go to a construction site. Yes, ma'am. Can I do your wake-up wrap with bacon, egg, and cheese? And a double shot of espresso, and that'll be it. Thank you. Oh, God. Where's my phone? Oh, God. Y'all, where the fuck is my phone? Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm flipping out. Planet Fitness. Never again. Planet Fitness. That's for peasants. You know what I mean? Like, Planet Fitness. You might get fit. You might go to jail for shit you didn't do. Planet Fitness. I ought to damn rewrite and do a funny fucking commercial. Wouldn't that be funny? It'd be comedic gold, comic gold. It's like an ad for Planet Fitness, but it's like all truths. Half of our workers are on drugs, but we'll deny it even though we'll fall asleep right in front of your face. Welcome to Planet Fitness. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, how epic would that be? Oh my God, I need to do it. I gotta find a purple shirt and some black leggings and a crazy hairstyle, and then I'll fit right in. Where's some money? Good morning, how are you? I'm alright. Thank you. Alright, hold on one second. I'm trying to... I'm so sorry. I didn't have any cash and I was trying to tip you guys. Thank y'all. You have a great day. I was trying to round up some change because his poor tip jar is empty and it makes me sad. And they work their asses off. And he looks like he owns the place and he's not in the best mood this morning. Alright, we got a breakfast wrap and some stuff. Hold on, I'm sorry you can't see me. I ain't good at this shit. Can we just sit in the Planet Fitness parking lot, eat this taco, and talk shit? That would really make me happy. I'm just saying, because one time I tried to sleep at this Planet Fitness and the cops showed up and treated me like shit. So I feel like this is my revenge era and I'm allowed to talk shit about companies that did me horribly wrong, okay? All of it was unnecessary. And what does it stem from? Jealousy. Freedom. It's crazy. On how to alleviate a lot of... Oh, well, it's soreness. It's not, I need to be clear when I talk. The pain that I'm having is natural. It's what you're going to have from what I'm lifting. So when I say full bodybuilding mode, I mean full bodybuilding mode. And I think for a lot of people, they don't understand what all that entails, and that's fine. But it is actually perfectly natural for me to be as sore as I am in my muscles. This is not any injuries that have come from lifting or anything like that. This is not pain from an injury. This is pain from growing. So in the muscle process, it has to tear and regrow and heal. And there's this procedure of things that take place when we're talking about growing muscle. Okay, you're going to have a lot of tearing. That tearing is the soreness that you're feeling in the muscle, and it can take anywhere from 24 to sometimes 72 hours. Some bodybuilders, when we're talking about, people like Arnold, that's probably the most popular one, Arnold Schwarzenegger, when we're talking about him, a bodybuilder of that status, it can take up to 72 hours for the soreness to go away, depending on how much they're lifting, the intensity, progressive overload, what all they're doing. I've had soreness last for 3 days before, with the most intense pain coming at day 2. So what I'm having is natural, is my point. This is not from injuries. It's not from, this is going to be the process. If you're trying to get stage ready and get to a bodybuilding professional level, you're going to be working out, okay, like 5 to 7 days a week, and you're going to be working out around whatever is not already sore, and you're just going to have to maintain with the pain. It is what it is. You're going to walk around hurting 90% of the time. But that's part of the game. That's part of the gains. I need some sauce. Any sauce will do. This looks really good. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah, I do want personal training experience from him, because I need to learn how to deadlift, and I also need to learn to love RDLs. And they are my least favorite exercise. I don't know why I hate those damn things, but the Roman deadlift is such a pain in the ass for me. So today my goals are to get this personal trainer to help me deadlift, RDL, and abs. Sore right there. I definitely need to stretch today. This is so good. I wish the fucking police would roll up on me right now and be like, what are you doing? Are you a Planet Fitness member? I'd be like, no, that place is for peasants. My gym is just a few blocks down. I'm eating breakfast before I meet with my personal trainer. I would be so fucking bougie about it just to be a bitch. I hate Planet Fitness. Hate them. Despise them. They're going to burn in hell. And I'm joking about the whole peasant part. I think that Planet Fitness is great for beginners, especially if you're on a budget. But God, they're not for people that live out of a car, honey. Not at all. This is so good. The best you can do is like vitamins, water, make sure you're meeting your protein. Wait. I hope this trainer can't smell this shit on my breath. The only thing that you can do for the muscle soreness is probably some calcium and magnesium. I think omegas are good for your joints and stuff, right? Ibuprofen, etc. I actually like the burn. It's a constant reminder of my strength. You know what I mean? It's a constant reminder of the gains that I've made. It's a constant reminder of where I'm going. Every time you damn go to brush your hair, it hurts. So you're like, oh God, ow. Oh, but wow, I did a good job, you know? It's kind of weird. It's like you get addicted to the pain. You do. You get addicted to the pain. Then you get mad when you're not sore. It's like, but I did so good yesterday. I should be so fucking sore, and you're not. Then you get mad. And then you're like, man, that workout was a waste because you're not sore. So you don't feel the muscle tearing. I mean, it's not a waste. All workouts and build a bigger picture. All workouts count. BioFreeze. I've never tried that. I wonder if they got that at the gym. They got pretty much everything else. All kinds of machines. Like, I don't know what all they got. I know there's a pool, a sauna, some other shit. They was getting it in that elliptical class yesterday, y'all. They were getting it. I walked by, and all these women and men was in there just on them ellipticals. Damn. Oh, it was a cycling class. They was just moving their legs, but they was bouncing up and dancing. And damn, I said, what in the hell? I ain't never seen some damn fun like this. I got to take a cycling class next week. I bet that is some amazing cardio. Where's my paper? Shit, they got one this morning. Oh, no. Oh, they got one this afternoon. I might take that ab class one day. When do they do it in the morning? 9:45. Excuse me. I don't know. They got a lot of classes. I'm excited. Cheers. Good morning, fam. Nothing like a little Jameson first thing in the morning. Put the hair on your chest. It's hot. It's really hot. Oh, BioFreeze. Oh, I thought BioFreeze was like something else. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Y'all, I gotta brush my teeth and pack a bag for the gym. Fuck. Ugh, now I feel heavy because I just ate. Did I tell y'all that I have a nicotine patch on? I don't know how long it's going to stay on, but we'll see. It's a little smaller than the other ones, but oh well. Oh, I'm dreading. Maybe by the time I make it to the bottom of this double espresso, I'll be able to get in there. Oh, at least I'm dressed. That's the hardest part. God, my quads. I'm trying to think of when I really made my mind up on this whole thing. I feel like it was last year, October, when I got out of jail. That whole experience going to jail for shit that I didn't do again. It made me realize that I was wasting time and opportunity physically. And so when I got out of jail, that was my first plan. I need to commit to myself and make a lifestyle change. So I did. And when I tell you it's been the hardest 4 months to sit on my ass and lose and gain weight, let me tell you something. Sometimes gaining fat is better than looking crazy, okay? If you need to gain some fat to even out, to tone up, that's better than getting so skinny and not having anything to work with and missing an ass or missing your titties. You know what I mean? Sometimes fat is necessary to keep form and keep the structure of the body. You lose too much weight too quickly, you're going to look crazy. You're going to have shit sagging. You're going to have loose skin. And I'm glad that I was able to sit on my ass and gain weight finally. Focus on eating. And that's what I did for 4 months. I focused on eating. I gained weight. And now the fun starts. Oh, now the fun starts. I've been killing it. I'm just so proud of myself for staying consistent. So proud of myself for staying sober and consistent. Here's a sticker for your face. Oh, Hello, good morning. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I don't like to take medicine, honestly. Speaking of that, I got a new vitamin. I took half. So these are melatonin. It's supposed to help you sleep and wake up fresh. It's also got passion flower, chamomile, and lemon balm leaf. I took a half of one last night because 10 milligrams for me is a lot. Like, you only need just a few milligrams of melatonin. I slept good, but it gives you a slight hangover. I don't know. That could just be that it was hot this morning and I thought that it was coming from the gummy. It could be that I'm just sore as fuck and I thought it was coming from the gummy, you know? Good morning, Peanut Butter Jelly Cup. Davy, hello. It's a left hand. I'm in America. I'm in the West. If you can't tell by my voice, usually people are like, oh, I love your accent. That tells them exactly where I'm from. Most people that sound like a banjo are from the South. It's the cutest little Dunkin' Donuts cup. Got a coffee down the front. Thank you, Shelby. I just want to find a damn job. I just want to find a job. I don't know, man. Let's see before I go into the gym how bad it is. I don't know. Nothing new. U.S. House Republicans face divide as they look. No shit. I hate this. The right's starting to look like the left. I mean, not crazy, but like we're turning on our own party, but it's because people can't never damn agree on shit, man. It's always going to be like this. And it'll just get worse. I mean, hell, we already found cocaine in the White House. You think that the devil can't top that? Hold his beer and wait. Things will never be good again, y'all. Like, this is life now. And we just gotta survive. Okay? We gotta fucking survive. This is life now. The world is gonna continue to be a horrible place. I know that most people like to think that over time we've gotten better as a society. Humanity has become better, but actually, in my opinion, it's gotten worse, and it'll continue to get worse. It's crazy. It is what it is. At this point, I just want to be able to pay my truck payment and I'll be fucking happy. You know what I mean? I've been living through a recession for 4 years, so if the fucking stock market crashes and everybody damn loses their jobs and everybody loses their homes, call me. I'll give you some help if you need help. You know, like, what you need. You need to learn how to black out your windows. You need to learn where to get water. You need to learn where to sleep at night. I got your back. Like, if it comes to car life, I got you, fam. Give me a call if you have to make the drastic decision to move into a fucking car because the economy crashes. Scary to think about because we're already so bad off, but It could just be gaslighting. It could be gaslighting to get us to turn on one another, you know, which I feel like there's a lot of that going on. It's not good. That's for sure. We're one domino away from a complete collapse. And when you have all of these dominoes kind of standing in different branches of government and different businesses, like, I don't even know how to put it into words. Let me think. All right, so the housing market is kind of its like own branch of our economy. The stock market is like its own branch of our economy. The housing market is like its own branch of our economy. The job market is like its own branch of the economy. These are all dominoes that are barely standing up right now. They're all dominoes that are barely standing up. And all it's going to take is for something bad to happen. And there's so many branches that I'm not bringing up. That's just the shit that I know because I'm dumb. So that's all I can think of off the top of my head right this minute. But you get what I'm saying? When every single domino is teetering, okay, it's not good. It's like, okay, well, for instance, a housing market crash would cause people to lose their homes, which would cause them to lose their jobs, and it would be a chain reaction of bad events. And it's the same with every other branch. If you look at these layoffs, people are losing their homes because they lost their jobs. And it's the same thing. If we had a housing market crash, you get what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I mean. And damn it, Bobby, I damn miss my calling. Like 50 of them. I could have been good at anything if I could have just done something, you know? This is sketchy as fuck. I don't like my gym parking lot. So if I have to complain about something, hey, boom, right there in the front. That ain't no handicap, is it? No, that ain't no fucking handicap. Comes out of the gym, car's gone. That was a handicap. No, there ain't handy. Okay. Good. I got front row parking today. But yeah, revelations, absolutely. This is the end of times. You ain't lying about that. I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta get my bag ready. Sorry. Oh. I need a lock for the locker. There's them damn shorts I was supposed to wash. Damn it, Bobby. Those are clean. Hair clip. Check. Already got one. Alright, let's go into this Dollar Tree right here. I need to see if they have a lock so that I have a lock to lock my bag up when I'm in the gym. It's right next to my gym, so let's go in here. Yo, it's a beautiful day, but it's a tad bit hot for me if I'm just being 100. It's almost 100 degrees. Like, I love Florida, but I ain't never lived here when it was this hot this early. It usually don't get this hot until like May or June, honey. 90 degrees? That's June, Brooke. That's June. Are we just skipping spring? Did Mother Nature decide that she was going on vacation and she left the weather up to somebody else? Is she just going to be gone for the whole spring? We just getting summer now because it's summer in Florida already. Mother Nature is pissed. Oh, she said, y'all killed my coral reefs. I kill you. Oh, that's funny. It's kind of true, though. Man, I was reading into my favorite bodybuilder last night. Excuse me. You're welcome. I was reading into one of my favorite bodybuilders last night, and then I ran across this other girl named Kristen Nunn. Oh my God. Y'all, I ain't getting in the ring. I don't know if you know who this chick is, but her name's Kristen Nunn, and she is a beast. She's a bodybuilding beast, okay? She looks like the smaller version of Sam Solik. So whatever his name is. I like that guy. And he just done his first boxing competition. He did a good job. I think he took first, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. What did we come in here for? A lock.
That's all cheap stuff that way, Mom, alright? You want to go this way.
But yeah, Kristen Nunn. God, I would love to train with her one day. She's a beast. Absolute beast. Her and Dana Bailey are two of my favorites. That's what I'm going to look like in 5 years. I need a lock. They ain't got no lock up in this place. I just need a cheap gym locker lock. Come on, man. You got to be kidding me. I thought they carried little dollar locks up in here. I guess this one don't carry them. I know that the Dollar Tree carries locks because I've bought them here before. Sorry.
So, I did that. You need to use too.
Damn it. Well, that sucks. Let's check out what makeup they got. I ain't bought none. I never wear makeup anymore, y'all. Y'all know when I first started this channel, I loved makeup. I ain't over it. I'm just busy. I love makeup still. I'm busy. Espresso beans. Ooh, I bet those are yummy. Chocolate covered espresso beans. Where are these made? Product of the USA. Hey, it's got so much sugar. 55% in that little bag. Hey, do you know if you guys carry like mini padlocks with a key or anything like that?
I don't know if we have any, but if we did, they'd be on aisle 4 on the right-hand side.
Thank you. All right, aisle 4, right-hand side. Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, it's all right. I've been leaving my stuff unattended in the locker. I ain't had no problems. All of the girls are really nice that come in there. I had some girl stop me the other day. She's like, hey, you're so pretty. I'm like, you're so sweet and pretty. She was gorgeous. She was like 20, maybe 25 years old. She's absolutely a doll. And she was having a gym session with her boyfriend. And then I ran into her in the locker room. And she was so nice. Everybody is extremely nice there. Trail mix. Trail mix. All right, we're going to get some healthy snacks so that I'm not indulging in bad stuff because God knows I want to. So I'm going to do my sunshine mix. Ooh, I like the dark chocolate and peanuts. So good. It's not too bad. How much added sugar? It's got 9 grams. Is that for the whole bag? No, it's for like a fourth of the container. I lost 80 pounds. If the only added sugar I'm getting is from trail mix, it'll be fine. Moderation, honey, moderation.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, you're fine. All right, I think that's gonna be it. I got 2 bags trail mix so I can eat this at night when I get hungry because I already ate all those caramel peanuts. Those are delicious. They're salted caramel by Planters, and they're so good. Oh, y'all remember when we did those shrugs? I'm still hurting. What day was that? That was like Tuesday, wasn't it? We went to Talbot Island. Remember? I'm still hurting from that. 3 days later. So it worked. Hey, Lucianne. How are you doing? I look rough, but I'm well. I know I don't look it, but I am. Double-sided Velcro. I didn't see any. Sometimes they've had some, but I've never really seen much of it here. That's a good idea, Shelby. I do need some. I was thinking about it last night. I could use that Velcro to secure my curtains. To secure my curtains, I could put that double-sided Velcro on each side. One side on like the window frame and one side on the curtain, and you know what I mean? That's a great idea. I'm also picking up 2 razors, y'all, because I need to get a big bag, but it's fine. Good morning.
Good morning. $3.84.
Awesome.
Would you like a receipt?
No, thank you. You too. God, I still ain't brushed my teeth. I guess I'll do that when I'm walking to the gym. It'll be the first thing I do. Brush my teeth. I mean, one thing is for sure. You see some crazy people out here in Florida, but the town I'm in is more of a family environment. Way family environment. You know, you see a lot of like parents with their kids enjoying the beach. And what made me think of this is there's this woman walking by and she's got 3 children, and she's got like that baby looks maybe, I don't know, 20, 24 months. And the mama and the 2 oldest are walking down the sidewalk, and the baby is just dragging behind with a coloring book reading it. That baby ain't even 2 years old, and she's like thoroughly enthralled in this book. So cute. So I grabbed 2 razors because I do need to touch up my legs and stuff. Trail mix. I usually eat this whole bag in one setting. Probably shouldn't, but you know, if it's the worst that I'm eating, with some protein and some calcium and some potassium and all the good stuff you're going to get from the nuts. This has little chocolate chunks and M&M pieces, or peanut butter, toffee peanuts, butter, toffee peanuts, dark chocolate, candy, and peanuts. So they didn't have a lot, but it's okay. It's alright. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. Where's my toothbrush? Shit. Where's my tooth? I need a bottle of water. I gotta think. There's a toothbrush. Bottle of water. I might need another bottle. I'm gonna take this. God, my head hurts. Why? Why do I have to have a freaking migraine 20 minutes before I'm supposed to have this session? I don't think I'll need headphones, but I'm going to take them just in case. Oh, I gotta brush my teeth. Lip gloss for when I brush my teeth, because my lips get dry when I work out. Headphones. Alright, I gotta go pee, brush my teeth, and get ready for this appointment, you guys. We'll talk this afternoon. I got some job stuff going on this afternoon, too. So, I probably need to shower here and get ready here, and then we'll go to that job thing that I got going on. Y'all can ride with me, and then we'll figure it out. I love you guys. Sorry. I got so much going on, I don't know what my name is anymore. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Lucianne, I'm glad you're doing well. And thank you guys for hanging out this morning. And I do apologize if I come off too strong. I'm just passionate about the things that, you know, are important. I'm passionate about this country and about the future for all of us. So I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm just passionate, and I'm working on it. And I love you guys, and pray for me, and I'm praying for y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Bye, Shelby. Peanut butter cup. Bye.